but you look through Real Salt Lake's starting lineup, and quite a bit of familiar faces there. Matt Van Oekel, a new one, though. He'll start in net behind a back four of Chris Wingert on the right, Aaron Mon and Chris Schuler in the middle, DeMar Phillips on the left side. The midfield's a little bit more offensive-minded than when we're used to seeing. Luis Silva and Luke Mulholland will play in the middle behind Albert Rusnak. And then, as we mentioned before, Jordan Allen on the right wing, Joao Plata on the left, Yeromov Sissyan in the middle. That attacking foursome has provided a lot of electricity thus far for Real Salt Lake. We'll look for the same moving into the season opener March 4th.
Yeah, no Nick Raimondo, no Kyle Beckerman, and no Sonny and no Tony Beltran tonight. Just minor nicks for some of those guys. Here's Minnesota United's lineup, one of three Uniteds in Major League Soccer now.
All right, Patrick McLean starting in goal. You've got a back four of Jermaine Taylor on the left side, Calvo and Demidov in the middle, Jermaine and Justin Davis rather on the right. The midfield, Miguel Ibarra and Colin Warner, flanked by Schuler and Molino. Venegas and Ramirez are your forwards starting for Adrian Heath tonight.
The Minnesota defense stands tall. Taylor plays it back to the keeper, McLean, and his distribution errant. It'll be another RSL throw. Silva to Mulholland. His ball for Chris Schuler puts Chris in a bad position. Minnesota runs onto it. Here's Molino atop the RSL box, trying to control. Schuler recovers. Back to DeMar. Looking for Plata again. Broken up nicely there by Colin Warner. Jordan Allen runs on the back pass from Minnesota. RSL has a chance here. Here's Allen to his right foot. Shot deflected nicely by Calvo. It'll be an RSL corner kick. Rusnak finding Aaron Mon's head. That went just over the bar. Plays Schuler. Schuler to Silva. Silva goes 1-on-3, gets out of it. Plata wide right to Wingert. Wingert looking for Rusnak. McLean off his line. Cuts that off. Gets the ball back atop the box. Silva can't quite get through. And now Venegas off to the races down the right side for Minnesota. Inside to Molino. Pulls the trigger from 28. Ball deflects and bounds harmlessly to Van Oekel. Surging forward with the ball. Plays Ura, broken up. Tries to win it back, and now RSL a little bit stretched. Here comes Minnesota. There's Molino, top of the six, pokes it home, and Minnesota goes up 1-0 here in the 24th minute.
And here you see the turnover. Minnesota keeps possession, plays the ball forward quickly. You see Ramirez playing the ball wide. Molino finishing. That's why they paid so much in allocation money to bring him over from Orlando City. Adrian Heath, obviously very familiar with him coming over from his old club.
Plata's offering, can't get through, but ball comes right back to him. He's got Silva from 22, his shot saved. 28th minute, 1-0 Minnesota over RSL here at Providence Park in chilly, rainy Portland. Luis Silva dispossessed, going back towards his own goal. Matt Van Oekel there to save the Ramirez shot. Plata into the center circle. Mulholland lets it run to Silva. Wide right to Wingert. His offering, looking for Rusnak. Bounds to Plata. His shot from a spot he loves curls just over the bar.
And then look to add pieces, add those big pieces at that point of the year. Really a good opportunity for Minnesota to make some noise in that first year if they're able to stay kind of among the top group at the start of the year.
Silva runs onto a turnover, creates a little give-and-go opportunity for Yeromov Sissyan and Joao Plata. Minnesota restarts with just a few minutes left in the first half. Davis, wide left, one-on-one with Wingert, plays the ball in. Nice little 1-2 here for Minnesota. Molino lines it up, and his shot wide left. Venegas, Taylor, Molino. Mulholland pokes it away. Finds Silva. His pass to Allen. Cut off by Molino. A great cross into Ramirez, but he cannot get a clean shot off. And Van Oekel had a chance to recover the turf bounce. Timing's just not quite there yet. Not that you
like
want it to be, and you love the idea. I'm not sure you want the timing to be there in mid-February.
Well.
Mid-November? Mid-December, yes.
Yes.
Doesn't. His pass broken up. Schuler keeps it in for RSL. Silva. Molino. Silva not able to tackle away from behind, and now Ramirez down the right wing. His cross to Molino, header, goal, 2-0 Minnesota.
There you see it again, how dangerous Kevin Molino can be on those quick strike attacks. A quick ball there up the right side to get through to Ramirez. Two guys go in on the attack. It's the third one that comes through, Molino, who gets that cross from Ramirez. And a great finish from Molino to get his second goal of the night here.
Schuler, Rusnak checking back deep. Pinpoint diagonal ball to Jordan Allen. He's got Wingard on the overlap. Cuts inside. He's taken down in the box. It's going to be a penalty kick for RSL as Jordan Allen, game in, game out, creating chances on that right wing. 57th minute, Movsisian buries the PK just inside the left post, and RSL cuts Minnesota's lead in half. Thwart that Minnesota chance, and they reset out of the back. Here's Jermaine Taylor finding Molino around Phillips, cuts it back. Venegas with the shot, Van Oekel with the save there. Calvo can't quite clear from danger, eventually finds Ibsen. Brody and then Holness find Hernandez. Chad Barrett with the lefty shot from 22, tucks it just inside the far post.
Real Salt Lake converge on Ibsen there to create the turnover. Ball spills to Barrett, and he rockets that left-footed shot. Good job by Brody, Holness, and Hernandez to create that turnover. And then Barrett puts it away.
Portland and Vancouver will renew their Cascadia Cup pleasantries here in preseason action at the conclusion of this game. Nice cross from Reagan Dunk. Broken up by Calvo. Jose Hernandez. Goes far post. Finds Chad Barrett. His header straight at McLean.
Almost 90 minutes to this point, and you got fresh legs for Real Salt Lake coming on, and guys like Brody, Dunk, Sonny, all these players that came on at around the 75th minute mark. Those fresh legs really paying dividends. And if you're Jeff Cassar, wow.
Ricardo Velasco, long ball over the top, finds Chad Barrett, far post. His shot cleared off the line, but not from danger.
Here we see some of that energy that this group brought off the bench, and Velasco, like you mentioned, plays that ball through to Holness. Holness with the ball to the far post. Barrett with the header, unable to clear it off the line, though, is Minnesota.
Here's Molino. Venegas in alone with the equalizer. Tucks it far post past Lalo Fernandez as Johan Venegas splits the RSL center backs.
Exactly right, and what a ball played through there by Eugene Starikov, who was the late substitute. Just touches that ball through for Venegas, and Venegas has been dangerous throughout the night. There he is. Gets that ball just beyond the reach of David Horst sliding in to make the stop, but puts it inside the far post. And
Horst, Schmidt, and Lakawecki all talking to each other, a little bit of confusion. And that's pretty much the last kick of the game, Matt. It's going to be a 3-3 decision.
Well, normally it's good combination play and knowing where to run and where to feed the ball early. And our first pass when we were on transition was very good, and then importantly the second and third pass was. So we've been working on that. So there's some good stuff today. As I say, I couldn't believe some of the combination play considering how long we've been together. But there's still an awful long way to go. I said before this tournament, and I said it down in Casa Grande, this is all about us being prepared to come here in a couple of weeks' time. And we've made another step forward tonight. Some of the guys were really tired at the end. They've worked really hard while we've been away. So they've got a couple of days off now. We'll recharge for a little bit, and then we get down to some serious work again next week.